Well, alright, hello, I'm Jog. Welcome back to Super Mario 64. Last time, I didn't do so hot in the, Hazy Maze Cave, but we won't worry about that. Instead, we'll move over to this way. We have a doorway that we have not actually entered yet. And we have a bit of a secret room, I guess, for lack of a better word, out here in, Peach's basement. Something that may not seem to be the most obvious. Although I did get a hit when we actually got the 30 stars. It is decreed that one shall pound the pillars. Yeah, so these two pillars in the middle of this room. What? Why? Well, you pound, and there goes the water. There goes the water in the entire moat. We just somehow got rid of all the water in the moat. And, yeah, how it's not filling back up, I don't know, but it does allow us to get over this. I believe if you tried swimming, there would be a grate over this. So, if we go over this way, we find ourselves a secret. Welcome to the Vanish Cap Switch course. All the blue blocks you find will become solid once you step on the cap switch. You'll disappear when you put on the Vanish Cap, still you'll be able to elude enemies and walk through many things. Try it out. This, I would have to say, is probably the stage that is the most annoying to get all 100, wow! All 8 red coins. Because, oh shoot. If you miss one on the slide area over here, the only way to get them again is by falling off the edge. So, as it said, this is the blue switch cap, meaning that once we get this one, we will have all 3 caps available to Mario, essentially meaning that there should not be any stars. Oh boy. Fire whatever it is, got me. That should mean that there should not be any stars that would be unobtainable to us. That all said, however, I really do think this is the most difficult stage. Part of that was the beginning, and part of it is just the stage in general. I remember struggling a lot on this stage as a kid, and you can't stand on these platforms forever. You may have noticed, you may have not. These things will do that and flip around on you. Where am I missing one? No, get Mario! What is going on? Controls. There we go. There we go. Okay. If you happen to fail to collect any of the red coins, I highly recommend if you got this far, hit the switch. At the very least, you've just stepped on the Vanish Cap switch. The Vanish Cap will make Mario disappear. Now Vanish Caps will pop up from all the blue blocks that you find. So yes, if you happen to have all of the things, you can come over here to this, gate, I guess, for lack of a better word, to get your star. If you did not, then sadly you have to fall, and you won't, like, die. Kind of like how with the wing cap, you would just kind of be sent out of the stage. As a matter of fact, if you failed, I believe on this stage and in the metal cap, if you happen to have fallen out the stage, you would have fallen out over here. Because this is apparently the waterfall where the Hazy Maze Cave was, which is odd considering the fact that Hazy Maze Cave is on the other side of the entire castle. But with that, I do believe we are now good to go. Because again, I'm still just trying to do the whole 3 stars per location. Oh, I forgot, this also got drained out somehow. Again, don't ask me how. So since I'm just getting 3 stars from each location, I believe we can now go to that big star. Which, thankfully, we just get a slide right here. Whee! The power of 36 stars. The door will slowly open. And, yeah, this looks a little interesting. We got a world. The Dire Docks. Board the Bowser sub. I mean, I could, but I don't know if I want to. Hello there, Sharky. I don't think I ever saw you up here before. So this is a full-on world with all of its own stars to collect, and I do know where it wants us to go. And we could take care of that one now. But I want to look around to see if there is another thing, but I guess he doesn't spawn on this mission. Alright. Well, if that's unfortunate. However, there are some chests we can try to open up. Ooh, got lucky, first try. So there are a couple of stars, and I think you're the one I want last. The particular star is going to ask us to do... No, ow. I want to say we have to do... Hello? Okay. Oh my god, my brain is not functioning today. I am completely shut out. Okay, so, there is a star that we have to do, and, this particular star, until we do this particular star, I don't think the, particular item will go, no, not until we fight Bowser will this particular item go away. That's what it was. But I'm curious, because I've never done it before, if I try getting another star before that specific one. Issue being, it seems like we are limited. There was another star I had in mind for this first one. Also, if you get caught in the whirlpool, you die. So be careful. Nope, 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 nope. Whirlpool is essentially like the quicksand. You can swim away from it. I don't know, like, trying to rapid swim or try to swim in rhythm is your best option. I'm trying to turn around. Game. I'm trying to turn around so I can get to the chest. But it is fighting me. I'm assuming also if you touch the shark, you take damage. I don't think I've ever actually touched the shark, so I could not verify. Swim, Mario, swim! Honestly, that one is very, mean and evil just because of how close you get to the whirlpool. Okay, so if I collect a star that is not the first one, like the game would suggest you to do... Ah! This blue thing is still here. Interesting. Okay. Now, if I pick the second star, will the one thing show up? If not, then I'm just gonna give up on that. Okay, the thing I'm thinking of must be level specific then. Dang. Alright, well then, I should still be able to get the star that was requested, boarding the Bowser sub. And you can really tell, like, just how this game works. This entire thing is just nothing more than a loading screen, disguised as level, because if we go over this way, we'll get the entire stage available to us that is opened up. Actually, no, I can't get 3 stars out here, actually. Because over this way is a star in a chest. And there's also that thing over to my right, but we'll deal with that for the second time we come through all this. Now, if you didn't collect the metal cap or the vanish cap, actually I say I want the vanish cap first. Oh. This might not work out the way I want. No, it did not work out how I wanted at all. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. If you're curious how to swim out, my advice is just hold back on the control stick, and eventually Mario should just, jump out. Okay, so it was the power of both weight and transparency? Invisibility? With the ability to go through stuff. We can just walk over here and get the star. Here we go! Collect the caps. Yeah, I think this is the only wall that actually has multiple caps. I think any other wall that has a cap only has, like, 1. Anyways, yeah. I got the first. I got the second and the 6th before I got the first. But, yes. So, the Bowser sub is a temporary, set piece. It will show up in every level as far as I can tell, until you actually deal with Bowser, that is. When you deal with Bowser himself, the sub will disappear, which is important because of the fact that there are a few... Well, there is 1 or 2 stars that cannot be collected while the sub is here. Because while the sub is here, some other set dressings are not. So you won't be getting the 8 red coin star, for example. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Pull back, and yep. Yeah, once Mario jumps, like you hold back, he jumps, and then hold forward is what I do. Sometimes if you pass through a coin ring, or find a secret point in a course, a red number will appear. If you trigger 5 red numbers, a secret star will show up. Yeah, so there's a couple of secrets like that we'll have to deal with when the time comes. Anyways, I'm not worried about that. It's that button, gets us to show up over here, and we can get on top of the Bowser sub with Bowser's face on it. Here we go! So when you get that one, voting the Bowser sub, does that blue wall actually get moved backwards? And now there's still 3 other stars out there, and I honestly know all 3 are. 2 are actually very easy. It's honestly the red coin and 100 coin that's going to be the most annoying one. Anyways, welcome to Bowser in the Fire Sea. On next, well, Bowser location. Just like in the Dark World, there will be 8 red coins for us to collect out here, so keep your eyes open and be ready. Funny enough, though, if memory serves, I think this might be the easier stage. But I also want to say it's a little bit more difficult. Well, it's easier in the sense that I'm not... Shoot. I'm not worried as much about dying, for the simple fact... Okay, that guy just died. Not worried as much about dying for the simple fact that we don't have the death floor below us. Instead, we have lava. So unless you somehow get all the way onto the corner, hopefully not, you should be able to make it back to safety. Okay, this one is a little rude. You have to get on the elevator, then get off the elevator, and then do that. Oop, oop, yeah! There we go. Now that's what I call platforming. Alright, I don't know how the speedrunners do this. Because speedrunners do have to do these stages. I know that. Oh, right! Don't speedrun, yeah. Oh, apparently one of the bullies just got themselves boiled alive. I believe, yeah, there's, my brain can work! There is something called a 16-star run, because they collect 15 stars to beat the game, which makes me think, 15 I need to get MIPS, because then they use MIPS to, phase through the doorway. I'm not gonna lie, that... Shoot. That, zap might have actually helped me out right there. Because otherwise I would have hit the lava, and I might have gotten worse for wear from the lava. Shoot, am I missing one? Oh, shoot, I'm missing one, aren't I? No! Ooh, climb, Mario, climb! Oh, here it is. In the corner of this room. A little hard to see from, between the angle and everything else. God dang it. Oh well. Alright, now I just need to get back up to the top. Okay. Not how I was trying to get up here, but... Star collected. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Power of the star, the power of the caps. Everything else is out of the picture. Down we go. I don't know if I mentioned, but I love Bowser's theme. And again, well, this is not Bowser's best look. I don't know, I have nostalgia for it. There's a little room in my heart for his appearance in this game. Pleasure me again, are you, Mario? Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time making mischief with my minions? Now, return those stars! My troops on the walls need them. Alright, be careful. First thing, run away! So this platform is not on steady ground. So if Bowser jumps, or if you fail to actually throw him, he will just cause the entire place to shake. The other thing he can do is run. He will chase you down, which can be both a blessing and a curse, because you could try using that to get him closer to a bomb, but also worry about risk getting hit yourself. And I think with that, that might be everything. Oh no, you can shoot out mini fireballs instead of a full-on flamethrower attack. Oh no, we can teleport. Oh, I thought that wasn't until the third, well, spoilers, third fight. Da-da-da-da. Oh, shit. You may also notice that the bombs are not attached to the stage this time. Unlike, the first fight where they were oh, don't get hit. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that fireball can still hit me. There we go. You do have to time it, you have to aim it, which can make things a little, annoying. And again, if he, I guess I could have showed off what happens if you failed, but he would just jump back on, had the platform tilt. Oh, can it be that I lost the power of the straw that's killing me this time? Consider this a draw. Next time, I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see a precious princess come to the top of the tower, I'll be waiting. Alright then, Bowsy. Here we go! With that, Bowser in the Fire Sea is cleared, and the Bowser sub is now gone. Meaning that the Dire Dire Docks, which I guess it was called the Dire Dire Docks because Bowser's subbing when they're docking, or docked, are now out of the way, meaning we now have the ability to go to the top floor. Well, okay, maybe not the top floor, but we have the ability to get to the, well, yeah, the ground floor, first/second floor, and now the second/third floor. However, that is not all. There is a staircase over this way, leading to another door with more. It'll take the power of 50 stars to open this door. You need 10 more stars. Yes. If you're gonna play the game normally, yes. But if you know how to, say, backwards long jump, and you're not playing on one of the, proper versions of the game, you can just backwards long jump your way up here. We're pretty much done for this one, but I'm just going to explain essentially how that works. To open this door that leads to the endless stair, you need 70 stars. So how the backwards long jump works is essentially Mario's speed, velocity doesn't get reset when he's doing a backwards long jump for some reason. And, yeah, I wanted to see if we could try showing off how this trick works, because it's essentially, getting warped back down, and that's why it's called endless, because you can't actually reach the top without having enough stars, or if you try to do a backwards long jump. So, essentially, you're building up speed so you can get all the way up here, and wow! I just made it to the final level! We're not doing this now! We're not doing this! That's just funny to me. I didn't think I'd actually fall in. If you're actually too fast, you'd actually fall into a wall down below. But, yeah, next time on Super Mario 64, we'll be dealing with, world up on... what do you call it? Like, in the States, it's the first floor, which is the ground floor. Then the room up above that would be the second floor. But I believe in Europe, it's called the first floor. Because you go, like, ground, first, second, third. Whereas I would go, like, first, second, third, fourth. Either way, we'll deal with things as they come. Have a good one. Later!